Cuban Missile Crisis. On October 16, 1962, President Kennedy was shown reconnaissance photographs of Soviet nuclear missile sites under construction in Cuba. The missiles could reach most of the United States. Military advisors urged immediate airstrikes and invasion. What they didn't know was that Soviet forces in Cuba had tactical nuclear weapons and authorization to use them if invaded. If Kennedy had ordered the invasion, American troops would have been hit with nuclear weapons, triggering full-scale nuclear war. Kennedy chose a naval blockade. On October 24th, Soviet ships carrying missiles approached the quarantine line. At the last moment, Soviet ships stopped or turned around. But on October 27th, a Soviet submarine, B-59, was detected near the blockade. U.S. destroyers dropped practice depth charges to force it to surface. The submarine had been underwater for days, out of contact with Moscow. The captain thought war had started. B-59 was armed with a nuclear torpedo. Soviet protocol required 3 officers to agree to launch. The captain and political officer wanted to fire. The second in command, Vasily Arkhipov, refused. If Arkhipov had agreed, the nuclear torpedo would have destroyed American ships. The U.S. would have assumed war had started. The response would have been total. Arkhipov's decision may have saved the world. On October 28th, the crisis ended. The Soviets removed missiles from Cuba. Years later, historians learned how close it had come. Multiple incidents during those 13 days could have triggered nuclear war.